on a blanket or a pillow or something. I find it so much more comfortable for my hips, and some people find it more comfortable for their knees. Sitting for a moment, just pausing. We have a lot more time to pause these days. And that's a good thing, to slow down, to have time to think and to reflect. So with that in mind, is there something in your life that you've always dreamed about doing, or a way of being? Gosh, I would love to be a more peaceful person, or something like that. Now is a great time to reflect on that a little bit more. So with that in mind, if you have something, let's work with that. If not, let's just set an intention that comes to you. So if you have something that you've dreamed of, or something that you want in your life, set an intention based on that. So remember, you set it as if it's already happening in this current time. So I am peaceful and joyful. And I'm going to go ahead and close this window behind me. So repeat your intention to yourself a couple times. Perhaps close your eyes. And let's come into your body, into the present moment, by coming into our senses. Feel your clothing on your body, your hands on your knees. Maybe you can feel a breeze on your body. Perhaps there's a scent in the air. Gently open your eyes and just look at the floor, maybe any patterns on the carpet. Just bringing yourself into this present moment, into the only moment that there really is. And inhale deeply into your heart. And exhale. So deep inhale into your heart. Relax your belly and exhale out through your mouth. If you like, you can put a hand on your heart. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Feeling yourself settling down. And take that intention and just repeat it to yourself one more time. And if your eyes are closed, go ahead and open them. And just check in, see if you feel a little bit more balanced or present in the room that you're in right now. Let's just do a few head circles, releasing some tension in our neck and shoulders. So drop your chin down to your chest and over to the left and up to the right shoulder and back down. So inhale as you come up and exhale as you come down. Inhale in and exhale. Another tool for bringing us back into the here and now is to regulate our breath. And that nice slow breathing helps to cool us off as well. Cool and calm. And changing directions. So we have a pretty hot day here. We've had several hot days. The hot days can bring about little bits of irritation and frustration. heated emotions. So let's just cool it on down. A couple more. Notice if you have any tightness or tension in your neck. And back up. Now just turn your head to the left. Notice how far you can turn it. And back to center and then over to the right. Not pushing it. Just nice gentle turns. Let's do one more time each side. And then head back to center. Now go ahead and take your right hand out and drop your head over to the left. Just drop it. Relax the shoulder. Maybe relax that hand down too. Relax down to the side. Keep your jaw relaxed. So take your left hand over to that ear. Encourage your head down. And over to the other side and back up. And we're going to do that a few times. Stretching down. Pushing up. Exhale. Inhale. Let's do that one more time. Relax that hand down. Same thing, other side. So first, just dropping your head down. Relax this arm down. You don't want to have your shoulder up. Don't be wearing your shoulder like an earring. Relax your head down. Relax your jaw and your face. Take your right hand up. Give it a little stretch. A little traction right here. And then back up. And down. Exhale. And inhale. Let's do that one more time. The head comes up. Another release that I like for the neck is to interlace your hands. This is more of a Qigong move. We've done this in Qigong class quite a bit. And just shake your hands, relax your head, and shaking, and you're just releasing the back of your neck. Then we get frustrated and tense, holding it many times in our neck and shoulders. Letting that go. And just release. You've got a little bit more space here. In fact, take your shoulders up and down. Imagine that you're rolling them down into a back pocket. Inhale, push back, and exhale. Back, and exhale. Let's take our left hand out and right hand and just stretch your hand, your fingers back. Getting a nice stretch in your inside of your forearm. Same thing, other side. Left arm comes up. Hand comes between your shoulders. Right comes across. The elbow, bringing that elbow down. Or pulling that elbow down. Hand between your shoulder blades or somewhere around there. Different for everybody. Check in with your breath. And now let's take that arm across. You can feel that nice stretch in your shoulder area as well. your bicep. Just keep breathing, letting go of any tension in the muscles, in the body. And releasing left arm down, right comes up, first come up, then bending, hand comes between the shoulder blades, left hand comes up, encourage your hand down between your shoulder blades. Notice if you can feel a difference between each side. I definitely can. So gently encouraging it down. Check in with your breath. Pull your belly in slightly to support your lower back. And then go ahead and come across. Give it a nice pull, so it's not just hanging here like this. You're giving it a nice stretch. Not that you are creating any pain, but you're feeling a good stretch. Should feel good. A little bit longer. Great. And release. Shake it out a little bit. Let's do a little warm-up twist. Left hand on right knee, right hand behind you. So you're still in your simple cross-legged. If this bothers you, you can bring your legs out too, or sit on a chair, whatever you need to do. Can you look over that shoulder? In fact, now that we did those neck stretches, your neck might be a little bit more open. You may have more available space to look over your right shoulder. Lift nice and tall. Front of your head lifting to the ceiling. Tailbone making contact with the earth below you. And you look a little farther. And then coming back. And same thing, other side. Right hand on left knee. And then you just take this left hand. It could even be right here. So wherever you're at is fine. Everybody is at a different spot. So come back. And if this tweaks your neck to look behind you, look in the direction of your sternum. Like this. Your chin should not be out like this. So tuck it in slightly. And then if you have that available, you can look behind you. Relaxing your face and your eyes in the meantime. And coming back to center. And now let's just turn and notice, do you have a little bit more space? Can you turn a little farther than you did at the beginning of class? Turn the other way. Sometimes we just have to give our neck area a little TLC. You try and ignore it, but usually ignoring doesn't do so much good, does it? Let's change, put that, whatever fits in front, just put the other one in front now. Take your block or whatever you're using as a block over to your left side. Let's do a lateral stretch for our spine, stretching the sides of our spine. Right arm comes up. And over. Remember, you can come on your forearm if that's comfortable for you, as long as you're not lifting up, as long as you can keep that sit bone down. Nice deep stretch. Try not to collapse into that shoulder. Stretch a little bit more. You're opening up that rib cage right there, breathing in. So think about sending your breath into your side ribs. And in Chinese medicine, they say that is where we hold frustration in our body. Remember I said that heat can bring about feelings like irritation and frustration? So we're just releasing that. And coming back up. And over to the other side. So reach up and then come over. So you might not be able to come far at all. You just have the hand like this. Just giving you different modifications. Nice deep stretch. The stretch should feel good. So you open up the sides of your body. Opening up the sides of our spine. A little bit longer. Check and make sure you're not collapsing into the shoulder. And check in with your breath. Nice deep, long breaths. And go ahead and gently come on back. Take your shoulders out a little bit. Let's take our left leg out and right leg comes in. So I'm going to show you how you can use your props. We're going to do this. Now, if that is not comfortable for everybody, you can take a blanket and put it under this leg. Maybe that's going to be helpful for your knee. Or you could put it under this leg for that knee. So just play around with it a little bit. See what feels comfortable for you. And you can take a strap. If you don't have a strap at home, you can use a scarf. So you can run to your closet and go grab a scarf that's kind of long and just wrap around your foot. So what we're going to do is reach to wherever you can reach. If you can only reach to here, that's fine. Here, or just use your strap. So go ahead and reach down. Allow your body to just relax along that leg. We're going to do this yin style. The yin style means that we're going to just hold it for a little bit so we can deeply relax into the movement. So I've got my watch just to keep track of the time. On an inhale, allow your body to come up a little bit. And the exhale, see if you can drop down a little bit more. And inhale. And exhale. And once you've got your stretch down, go ahead and just hang there for a little bit. So as most of you know, with the yin poses, we're working deeply into the connective tissues to keep them supple. And yin poses, when we hold them for a while in a relaxed manner, not pushing, not flexing our foot, just rounding and relaxing, it gets deep into those areas of our body that don't typically get stretched out. So let's do our exhales a little bit longer than our inhales, and that helps to cool and calm the body. As we've done in prior classes, you can count, and that helps you to keep your mind in the game here. Where your attention goes, your energy flows, and we want our energy to be flowing into our body, into our legs, and our back, versus into our mind and planning and thinking about the future. So inhale for a count that's comfortable for you. Maybe that's 4, and exhale for 6. Or I like to inhale for 6 and exhale for 8. Just figure out what's comfortable for you. And on our exhales, exhale is always about letting go and releasing. Inhale, we're filling our body up. Exhale, we're letting go. So you let go, you might find yourself relaxing down towards that leg a little more. You're going to hold it a little bit longer. Relax your head. I happen to be lifting my head so that my voice carries, but your head can just be relaxed down. And then go ahead and slowly come on up. Now take that left hand back to that. Could be your shin, could be your ankle, could be your foot, could be the strap. And take the right hand up. So here's step number one. You could stay right here if you'd like. You could also bend that left elbow along that leg. And now you can take your right hand up and over. So this is not what we're looking at. You see how I'm rounding and I'm coming over? It's up. My fingers are going straight up towards the ceiling. Now my bicep is by my ear. And now I'm coming over. My chest is open. Now, you may not have been doing yoga for as many years as I have, and that might not, that's why you might not want to move that way. That's okay. So just stay up here. Just be here. Totally okay. Or just be right here. And if you can, come farther. Great. It's all okay. It's all good wherever you're at. It's enough. Just find your space that you're comfortable. And we're not holding this for as long as we held the first one, just a little bit longer. Are you breathing? Check in with your breath. Okay, go ahead and inhale and windmill those arms up. Take that right hand down behind you, and the left is going to come up. So what we're going to do, you can stay right here, or you can shift your weight onto that left foot and bring your left hand, mirroring left hand up and over. This feels like a wonderful full body stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Go ahead and come back. Good job. Move it out a little bit if you need to. Take your legs out. Just shake them out. And now let's go ahead and bring that left leg in. Again, if you need to, make sure you can take your props, blanket, bolster, whatever, under your knee, under your leg here. Make sure you're comfortable. Different modifications. Or even you might need it under your foot. Let's see what you need. And let's go ahead and you can either take your strap or just use your hands to come down. And you might notice a big difference between the two sides. Again, that's totally okay. So big inhale, think of lengthening, and exhale, releasing. And we're doing it yin style. What that means is we're going to hold it. You're going to let your body just relax into it. You don't need to flex your foot, round your back. I like to, for the first segment, just inhale, think about straightening up, and exhale, rounding down a little bit. As I fill up with the air, I might lift up a little bit. And as I exhale, you might feel your body releasing more. Now, I feel a little pull under my knee, so I'm going to put a blanket under there. No need to suffer, so if you need to make an adjustment, go ahead and do so, because we're holding this for a while. Checking in with your breath. So we're doing that counting breath again, where you're going to inhale for about the count of 4 and exhale for 6. You might find a pattern that's better for you, but always making the exhale longer than the inhale. Keep your attention in the game, and the breath can be a big help with that. Notice where you might feel a little pulling in your body. Now, if it's painful, if it's pulling in a way where it's sharp, then you need to make an adjustment. So I feel a little bit in my knee still, so I'm going to make a little adjustment, and that feels better. Otherwise, if it's simply, wow, I'm getting a great stretch here, that's okay, just release into it. And as you exhale again, letting go, releasing. What are you letting go of? What is keeping you from your dream, from your intention? Is it time to let go of that? Releasing down. And we just got a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and walk on up that leg for a moment and just release it a bit. I like to just move a little bit to get that energy flowing. Now take your right hand to wherever is comfortable for you. This is where short legs come in handy because I can reach my foot pretty easy. And left hand comes up, and this might be where you stop. Now you're going to bend on over. Again, remember, it's not dropping down, so your chest is not rounding, facing the floor. It's opening up. And you might find this side's easier or harder for you. And it's just an observation. Relax your head, your neck. And with your exhale, can you move a little farther? Make sure you're breathing. And then go ahead and come on up. Taking that left hand down behind you. Take that left hand up. Now what's happening with my left foot is I'm placing my foot flat on the floor, bringing this hand up, and I'm pushing into my left hand and coming up and stretching over. It should feel pretty good. And then coming back down again. Now let's take our legs out in front of us. Shake them out again. Do rowboat, hands come behind you. And I like to face my fingers towards my back so it opens up the chest a bit. And let's circle our feet. And go the other direction. Getting into all the joints in your feet. It's great to open your chest area up like this because we tend to round, and when we're sitting all the time as we get older, we tend to round too, so we want to prevent that from happening. Good. Just shake your legs out a minute. Now let's do a yin style forward fold. Again, if you need to put something underneath your legs, I'm a little lifted today. You could be flat on your mat. I like a little bit of a lift. The way it works for my body, you can put something under your legs if you need to. And again, we're going to hold this for a little bit. So you're going to just let yourself plop forward, rounding forward. And I'm only lifting up so that my voice carries, but your head should be totally down and relaxed. Now you're going to feel this a bit in the back of your legs. That's okay. And in your lower back. So with this movement, we're energetically working with the kidneys, the root of our body, the battery of our body, and we're sending it yin or nourishing energy. So yin yoga is considered quieter and more nourishing to our system. Little bit longer. Bring your focus back to your breath again. Now, if you'd like, you could also repeat your intention to yourself. That's always something that you can, if your mind starts to wander and drift and talk, you just bring it back to that intention. And perhaps you can start letting go a little bit more. Slowly coming back up. Go ahead and take your left hand to the outside of your right ankle or foot and just give it a little pull. Feel that stretch in the outside of that leg and also cross your shoulder. And again, you can just be right here. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Good. We're going to do quite a bit on the ground, lying on the floor in a minute. Let's stand up for a little bit. Just do a little bit of qigong to get our qi, our energy circulating. So go ahead and take your time to stand up. Move your blanket out of the way. Need an assistant here to move my screen for me. Okay, there we go. So standing nice and tall, take our arms up, reach up to the sky. Again, another side stretch over and over. We've done a lot of lateral stretching for our spine. So let's do a little bit back and forth stretching as well. Let's do the wave. Leading with your chin. Coming down, a little bend to your knee. It's like you're making a circle with your chin. So you're bringing your chin in now. Tailbone down to the earth as you roll up. That's an inhale, like a wave. Bring down. Chin in as you come up. Exhaling. Inhale. Feeling that in your spine. Getting chi, your energy going into all the vertebrae of your spine. Keeping that energy moving and flowing. To get that energy moving and flowing, it helps to free up our mind as well. We don't get stuck in our head and in our thoughts. couple more. So you're rolling on up. Like an undulating wave. And down. And coming on up. Good. Let's do a little shaking to release and let go of other people's energy, of the news, of any worries, anything weighing heavy on you, letting it go. Getting your circulation going. So move it a little faster. Let's do some sounds with it that help to release as well. So we're going to do some healing sounds in Qigong. We'll go through the sounds for each of the main organs. So let's start with a sound for the lungs to help out clear out any sadness and grief. And the sound is so just and then let's go to the kidney. So we can clear out things like fear and anxiety and bring in peace. And the sound is chew. And you can just kind of whisper it. I'm going to do a little louder just so you can hear me. So it's chew. And then we will go to the liver. So we can clear out things like frustration and irritation and anger and bring in kindness and acceptance, feeling cool and calm. And I love this one. I love the sound for it. It's shh, just like you're quieting a baby. The liver is kind of the slave driver in your mind that's like, you should do that. And yada, yada, yada. So just telling that. And then let's go to the heart. So we can clear out any discontentment, unhappiness, hatred, bring in love and joy and peace. And the sound is ha. And then we'll go to the spleen. And the spleen energetically, and hold on to overwhelm and worry. We want to bring in more clarity and vision. The sound is back home. Now we'll do a sound for the endocrine system, the governing center of our body. And this actually helps to cool our body down as well and balance our hormones. And the sound is he. Good. And let's just slow it down. Hold down. And notice that energy moving down your arms, through your wrists, into your hands and fingers, and down into the earth. As we release and let go. And a little bit more open, a little freer. Tapping on the heart area. During this particular time in the world, I think it's really helpful to continue to clear out emotions every day, because I think we all, I mean, this is unprecedented what we're experiencing, and we all are gonna, at times, get triggered a little bit. So the healing sounds, that shaking, you might not remember the healing sounds, or maybe you just remember one of them, like the shh or something. The shaking, and then just the tapping on the heart. And you're feeling a bit emotional. And just pushing it out. That felt good to me too. Let's just pull down the heavens. So bringing in some fresh energy now. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So inhale, imagine you're pulling up fresh life force energy. And now down in your body, back to the earth, recycling the energy. Up and back down, moving it through any areas where it might be stuck or stagnant in your body. You can be clear, centered, balanced. This would be your exhale. And this, of course, is your inhale. Do that one more time. Now take your right hand down and your left up. Imagine, I like to think, as I've said before, this is like I'm plugging in. So I'm plugging in with my right hand down to the earth energy, pulling that yin energy up, and with my left hand up to the heavens, pulling in that yang energy. We want a balance of yin and yang. Plugging in, connecting. And rotate your hands so your pinkies face in as you come in, and the right hand goes up now and left goes down. Diagonal stretch, and then back down again. Big inhale as you open up your body and stretch. And exhale. Sending chi, life force energy, so known as prana, all throughout your body as we stretch and open up those lines of tension. Sending it through your fingers, arms, hips, legs, feet. Breathing in. And coming down. And now just holding a ball of chi here for a moment. And let's take our hands down to our legs. Take a wider stance. We're going to do a movement called Moves Like a River, which we've done many times in class. Shift your weight to the left, and then your weight to the right. And of course, your hips are going with you. Shift and shift. So your hips go first, and then you relax your upper body. So then your head follows. So hips and then head. Hips and then head. Flows like a river. Just getting that water element moving in your body. Now the water element is cooling and calming. Back and forth. If you want, you can move your hands with it. Or not. You can always just put them back down too. Back and forth. Everything is relaxed. Feeling your weight shift side to side. Relaxing your face. Checking with your breath. And then let's go ahead over to the left. Just stop here. Forearm down. Doing a lot of side stretching today, aren't we? Let's stretch over. Down. And over to the other side. Forearm. Stretch up and down. And around. And over to the other side. Stretching up. This time take your hand back behind you, down, big circle, around, and up, and down, and all around, and back up. Inhale up. Let's come up, take your feet a little bit closer together, and let's swan dive down. We're coming on down to the earth. Your feet, you can bring your feet together if you can touch the ground comfortably. And just a nice forward fold. Let your head relax. Your neck and your chest. Shake your head, yes and no. Hands, if they can touch the floor, great. If not, you can grab your elbows. Now let's take our feet apart. Nice and wide. And come on up for a moment. And then you're going to squat down into Malasana or frog pose. So I'm going to come down. I'm afraid you're not going to be able to see me, so I'm going to fix this. Coming into frog pose. Now I find it's easier to get my feet down if they're wide. No, not everybody can get their feet down. Some people are up like that. That's okay. We're not staying here for too long. And then coming all the way down. Good job. And let's slowly take your time to come onto your back. Keep it slow. Have your strap or your scarf nearby. Do a little bit for the hips. So you're going to lie down on your back. And first, just pull in your left leg. Your right can go straight up. Pull that leg in. And now straight up. Now again, you could use your strap. Straight up. Or you could pull the back if you can reach. You might want a little pillow. My pillow is pretty flat, so it gives me a little lift, but you don't want a big, thick pillow because that would push your head up unnaturally. So I'm going to use my pillow. It feels nice. And you got your strap here, legs up. Or grab your foot. It's a nice stretch for the back of your leg. Push the heel up towards the ceiling. And take your strap into your right hand, left comes out. Just drop over, so you're going to come up on your hip a bit, come over. If you can look over to your left hand, comfortably, great. Otherwise, you could just look straight up at the ceiling. Flex through that heel a bit. And back up. Strap now into your left hand. And right hand arm comes out perpendicular over to the right. Now, you do not want your right hip to lift up here. Try not to. So you might just come out to here. Go ahead and put your right hand on your right hip and encourage it to stay down. Now let's come back up. Go ahead and bend your leg, your right leg. Foot's flat on the mat. You can let go of that strap and just cross your left leg over your right. So my ankle is on the top part of my right thigh. I'm not using the strap, so you can roll it out of the way. Lift, so you can either stay here. You can encourage this leg open a bit, put your left hand on the inside of your thigh and just encourage it away from you a bit. And you'll feel a stretch in your hips. Now lift that leg up. For a nice hip stretch. Breathing into it. You're going to feel that all in this area, that outside of your leg, that iliotibial band. And when that area gets tight, you can, your back, lower back can get tight too. So want to keep that open and released. Go ahead and take your arms out to the side. Release your legs over to the right, look to the left. A little spinal twist. Back to center. Do uncross. And release down. Left leg. Take your right leg up towards the ceiling. You could use your strap if you'd like. Flex that foot. Strap into your left hand, right arm perpendicular. And stretching over, you see you are obviously going to roll off. And you can look to the right if that's comfortable for you. Try and keep that right shoulder down. Back up. Strap down your right hand. Left hand on your left hip area, front of your hip. Back up. Go ahead and bend your left leg. Cross over. Encourage that leg to open up a little bit, feel that stretch in the hip area. Bring that left foot off the mat, interlace your hands behind. Nice deep breathing. Notice if there's a difference between the two sides. And your hands out to the side. Drop your legs over. You can look to the right. And come back to center. And uncross. Just pull your legs in for a moment. Do little circles with your knees. And I'm going to go ahead and I think, let's see if I can find my handout here. Oh, I'm not going to do that. I was going to lead a nice long yoga nidra, but I forgot my, oh no, I got it. Okay, go ahead and start to get yourself set up for Shavasana. So I'm going to do a 15-minute deeply relaxing guided meditation. Most of you have done it with me before, Yoga Nidra. This is just a 15-minute one. So if you choose not to participate, feel free to leave. Otherwise, I think it's going to be just wonderful for you to just set the tone for a nice, relaxing evening. So I want you to get nice and comfortable. Grab your bolster under your knees, a pillow for your head. You probably don't need a blanket, but if you're cold, please get one. Maybe have a sip of water if you need one. Get yourself nice and comfortable. So shift and move around a little bit to let your body settle deeper into the ground. Just be comfortable and know that everything is okay and nothing else matters right now. There's nowhere you need to go and nothing that you need to do for the next 10, 15 minutes. So you're here to simply feel and listen to your body, listen to me. So don't become agitated if you don't hear everything I say, if you start to drift out. That's natural to flow in and out of conscious hearing. The deepest part of you, your core self, is always listening. So whatever your experience today, this practice will still work. There's no way to do it wrong. So you're in a protected environment, a safe space. Come into stillness now and remain still for deep rest and nourishment. Feel your natural breath. Feel your breath flowing through. Allow your bones to become heavy. Feel your bones heavy and sinking into the earth. Your bones are releasing heavy into the earth. Go deep inside now. Deep inside to notice your heart's deepest longing. What does your heart desire? You can work with the intention, also known in Sanskrit as sankalpa, that you already set earlier today, or just simply create another one based on your heart's longing, based on that dream. Just a reminder that's in a positive statement in the present tense, as though it's already happening. For example, I flow through life with peace and ease. I am relaxed. So whatever your intention is, go ahead and repeat it to yourself 3 times as if it's already happening. Allow your awareness to travel through your body on a journey of sensation. Simply feel each part as I mention it without moving, and simply remain still. Welcome all sensation just as it is. Begin with the mouth. Feel your mouth. Feel sensation in your mouth. Feel your jaw, lips, upper lip, lower lip. Notice where the lips touch. Feel the inside of the mouth roof, under the tongue, center of the tongue, tip. Notice the sense of taste in the mouth. Feel the left inner cheek, the right inner cheek. Now feel all the parts together as a whole. Feel your mouth as a sensation, as energy, as radiant vibration. Feel your nose. Notice the nostrils, left nostril, right nostril, both nostrils. Notice the breath and the nasal passages. Follow your nasal passages all the way to the back of your head. Become aware of your ears, right ear, left ear, both ears simultaneously. Imagine that you could feel the wrinkles and the folds of the ears, the backs of the ears, earlobes, ear canals. Follow the ear canals into your inner ear. Notice your ears receiving sound, listening. Feel your ears hearing. Feel your eyes, left eye, right eye, both eyes together. Notice eyelids. Feel each eyelash. Notice where the eyelids touch. Become aware of the surface of the eyes, centers of the eyes, backs of the eyes. Feel your eyes now as energy, radiant, glowing embers. Bring awareness to your crown, forehead, face. Feel your whole head. Feel your neck, back of the neck, sides of the neck, throat. Notice your right palm, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Feel your whole hand alive with energy. Feel your wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, whole shoulder. Notice the notch at the base of the throat. Now notice your left palm, thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. Feel your whole hand alive and filled with sensation. Feel your left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, whole shoulder. Notice the notch at the base of your throat. Become aware of the upper chest, upper back, shoulder blades. Feel your heart center. Notice your abdomen, ribs on the back, solar plexus. Feel your belly, navel center, pelvis, hips. Feel your right hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, calf, ankle, foot, toes, sole of the foot, whole foot. Feel again the pelvis, left hip, thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot, toes, sole, whole foot. Notice both feet. Feel your root between your sitting bones, navel center, solar plexus, heart center, throat center, mouth, third eye between the brows, crown. Feel now the back of the body resting on the earth. Bring awareness of your whole back body as sensation, alive with vibration. Feel now the front body. Feel it filled with radiant vibration. Pour your awareness like liquid into the right side of your body. Feel the right side. Pour your awareness like flowing centers into the left side. Feel your left side. Feel the midline. Feel your body as a whole, as a complete entity. Feel sensation throughout your entire body. Begin to notice your breath, your natural breath as it flows through you. Feel the in-breath. Note the out-breath. As you exhale, imagine a wave passing downward through your body, carrying away tensions. As you inhale, a fresh wave flows upward through your whole body, bringing a sense of calm to every cell. So as you exhale, that wave is flowing downward through your body, carrying away fears. As you inhale, a fresh wave upward brings serenity. Now remember your heart's longing statement. Repeat it again 3 times as the present truth. 3 times to yourself. It is the truth. Now notice your back body, the side of your body facing the earth. Feel all the places where you touch the ground. Notice the front body facing skyward. Notice all the space surrounding you. Let your body expand wider into the space that surrounds you. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. We are now starting to complete this relaxation practice. So before moving, sense your fingers and just imagine them moving. Now begin to wiggle your fingers, feeling every sensation as you do. Notice your toes. Begin to wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head side to side. A slow awakening. Draw a deep breath into your belly and into your chest. Now rock slowly over to your right side into a fetal position. Imagine that you are water and pressing your left palm into the floor, flow like a river up to a comfortable seated position. And as you do so, go ahead and lengthen your spine. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, imagine filling with divine light. Bring your hands onto your face. Notice how you feel right now. Notice the effects of your relaxation practice. And just go ahead and bring your hands to your heart in the prayer position, taking a moment to acknowledge to yourself anything that you are grateful for. So the attitude of gratitude keeps us in a space of positivity, curiosity, openness. And I'm going to do one Om, which you might want to do at home if you'd like to seal our practice. A big inhale. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. And thank you for practicing with me today. So you can hold onto this nice peaceful spot.